everyone! It's my birthday! Almost. I'm almost 18. On the 13th of August, I'm gonna be fully fledged adult. I've made myself a birthday banner. Not gonna lie, I didn't realise you have to write the letters on yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have bought this one. I've got some snacks to celebrate, and I thought we can make a cake. I have found a recipe for the ultimate birthday cake. I am not exaggerating, it is literally called ultimate birthday cake. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I've not made this cake before. It's got 4 layers in it. Judging by past experience, at least one of those layers has got to go wrong. I've been shopping. I've got a fancy 18 to put on the top of the cake. I'm going all out with this one, guys. I've really put a lot of effort into this. I think by now we've all established that my baking series is not a how to bake series. I know that you are not here because you want to learn how to make a birthday cake. You are here because you think this is going to go wrong. But I'm going to prove you wrong. This cake is going to be amazing. I'm going to really try. Like, genuinely, I want this to be good because I've spent a lot of money on these ingredients and I don't want them to go to waste. I've got balloons. You can't really see them. Just trust me, I'm having a great birthday. Woo! Let's get baking. Woo! Step uno numero 1. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Let's do it. Oven is preheating. Now you need to grease 4 sandwich tins. Don't ask me why these are called sandwich tins. They have to be 8 inches or 20 centimetres. Heads up, you can get them from Asda in case you want to make this cake. So you need 4 of these tins, and now we've got to grease them. If you don't know how to grease cakes, don't worry, my friends, I've got you covered. So you want to get your cover from your butter and just smear it around. Perfectly greased. Now that I've got my fully greased sandwich tins sitting on the side, I'm going to move on to step 2. Next step is beat together 450 grams of unsalted butter. I'm not reading this from a recipe, as you can tell. And 450 grams of unrefined golden caster sugar. I don't know why it's so specific. Beat together until light and fluffy. I've not even measured my butter. I'm not going to lie, I'm not very prepared this time. Oh my god, that was so close. I've got butter fingers. Oh, it's like a rain of sugar. Right, there we go. 448, close enough. So then that goes in the bowl with the sugar. Oh, that's heavy. I'm gonna use an electric whisk for this because I can't be bothered. Why is it screaming at me? It's so light and fluffy, like a cloud of cake mix. Step numero 3 is add the eggs one at a time. You need 8 free-range eggs. These eggs embrace renewable energy. Okay, so you have to add these one at a time and beat the mixture with every addition. Let's go. I'm just gonna put it straight into the mix. I'm going all out, go hard or go home. Ugh, this egg is going everywhere. It is mental. This egg is on one. It's gonna take me a long time. Got to get through 8 eggs. How many eggs do we give it until I get a bit of shell in the cake mix? I'm gonna go with probably number 3 or 4. Ew. Well, at least we made it past number 4. We're halfway through and we've not had any accidents. Oh, yes, we have. I've just spotted it. Someone's at the door. Who is it? Oh my god, it was a delivery. And I've just realised I answered the door with a tiara on. Whatever, I hope you liked it. You didn't compliment it though, how rude. Oh, it's for my cake. Look, I have shell in it. 2 bits of shell. How do I get these out? Ooh. Ew. Well, at least I was right about my prediction. It was egg number 4 that went wrong. Mixy mix mix, having such a good time. This is my first bake in adult life. I think I just saw another bit of shell, but I'm gonna look past it and pretend I didn't see it. Numero 6. Voila! This is what it looks like. Absolutely lovely. Next step is to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I actually have vanilla bean extract. I don't know if that's the same thing as vanilla extract or not, but I'm hoping it's gonna work anyway. Whatever. 1. I've just accidentally put like half the bottle of the vanilla extract in. Good job, I like vanilla, isn't it? Next step is to add 450 grams of self-raising white flour to the mixture, along with 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Let's do it. Let's make this a little bit more dense. And do you know what? Because I want this to go right so badly, I'm even gonna use a sieve. Usually I never bother sieving it because I kind of think, what's the point? Look, it's a rain of flour. Oh my God, this is gonna take ages. I'm getting bored of sieving and look how much I have left. Loads. Do you know what? I can't bother. I'm not going to sieve it anymore. I tried. I haven't got the patience. Done. I'm going to use the electric whisk for a minute because I feel like this wooden spoon isn't doing it. Don't know why, I've just got inner cake instinct that it's not working. I've also got to add 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Don't forget that, otherwise your cake won't rise. Mary Berry taught me that. It actually looks like a cake is starting to form. Yay! Next step is to divide this evenly into the 4 cake tins. I was never good at maths, never good at division, any kind of division that is, so I'm curious to see how this goes. I'm not hoping for too much. They're not very even, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it. Defo not my best work. But whatever, I'm gonna love them anyway and move on to the next step. The next step is to bake them for 25 to 30 minutes. So let's put them in the oven and see what happens. Goodbye, my pretties. And that's pretty much it for 25 to 30 minutes, so I'll see you then. Or for now, here I am in the future. Right guys, I am back. My cakes have cooked. They look so good. Let's have a little close up here. Oh, look at those cakes. Don't they look nice? Look at that golden brown coating. But while they're cooling on the wire racks, we're going to make the buttercream. This goes in between the layers, so I'm very excited about this. This is one of my favourite parts of a cake. So for this, I need 500 grams of icing sugar, which I have pre-prepared in this bowl. By pre-prepared, I mean I've poured it in the bowl. 160 grams of unsalted butter, which I have pre-measured. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I'm going to do now, and 40 millilitres of whole milk. That is the blue one. I'm going to guess that this is about 40 millilitres, whatever. In the bowl it goes. So I'm then going to beat these 4 ingredients together using a good old-fashioned wooden spoon. Let's go. I love it when icing sugar goes everywhere. So now I've just got to wait a bit longer for my cakes to cool down.
2,000 years later.
My cakes have finally cooled down. Yay! The first cake is here. Oh, it smells really good. So this is my setup. These went a bit wrong because the oven was too squashed. That's why it's got the lines in it from the shelf above. I've got one of these knives that isn't sharp and I'm gonna spread the buttercream icing onto the cake. I'm very excited. I'm actually really proud of this so far, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing has gone disastrously wrong. Yet. This doesn't need to be neat because the whole thing is going to be covered in the end anyway, but this is the first layer. So now let's put another cake on top. Well, hey, let's do some more icing. Layer number 2, done. Let's go for another cake. This is turning out to be quite a bit higher than I expected. The last cake has been added to the pile. I'm now going to cover the edges and the top all over basically with the rest of the buttercream icing so that it fills in all the gaps. It makes it look a bit more pretty. Look at that go, look at it twist and twirl. It's a bit like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I've tried to cover it a bit. It looks a little bit better now. Now I'm gonna put the sugar paste icing over the top. This is where it gets pretty, or very, very ugly. This is my cake. It's not finished yet, don't worry. Here I have this ready to roll white icing. So I'm gonna sprinkle some icing sugar on the surface and roll it out into a large circle so that it can cover the cake. Ta-da! It's got sides. It's a little bit wonky, as you can see, but we love it. There's also a little layer of buttercream icing around the bottom, and now I'm gonna stick some gold sprinkles on it. I'm hoping for the best and expecting the worst. Oh God. I'll come back to you when I've done a little bit more. I had to stick every single one on by hand, one by one, because they wouldn't stick. But look how cute that looks. Right, the next thing I need to do is make the chocolate ganache. So I need to heat together 200 grams of dark chocolate with 200 grams of double cream. I'm gonna mix these together on a low heat until it looks all glossy, a bit like paint. So let's do that. I'm not sure why it's gone all weird. It was all going too well really, wasn't it? I wish I was joking when I say this, but I am not. An hour and a half later, you have yourself a semi-decent cake, kind of. I don't know what happened. I think I overheated the chocolate. To be honest, I think the decorations on the top make it. Without those, just a cake. So glad I spent 6 hours doing this to realise that it's just a cake. Anyway, this is my 18th birthday cake. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye!